How guys, how's it going? And I am back again with another video. Surprise, surprise. About 2 weeks ago, I was lucky if I made a video like every week. I was lucky one video a week. But here we go. We've got like what 3 days in a row. I've uploaded I've done one of these. So yeah, we're on a roll. So let's just keep going, shall we? Yep, part 4 of the PS2 game collection. Let's go for it. Where shall we start? Oh yeah, Kingdom Hearts. The original Kingdom Hearts Platinum version. Really good game. Unfortunately, I've not really had time to put much time into it. But basically, I played the second one first, and I just loved it so much. It took me such a long time, but I eventually got the original as well. Like I said, I've only played it for about an hour. But yeah, it's the same old stuff, so it's bloody awesome in my opinion. I need to get around to giving that more of a shot basically, because I'm sure it's going to be just as good as the second one. Speaking of the second one, it was so good I had to buy it twice. Way, yeah, two versions of copies of Kingdom Hearts 2. Yeah, yeah. So basically, I got this about 2 years ago. Well, maybe about 3 years ago actually. And I heard so much about the series. How it included Disney characters in like an RPG, action RPG. I thought, oh my god, that sounds absolutely brilliant. Seen some gameplays of it, looked absolutely amazing. Had to buy it. Once I got it, I was hooked. I played it for about a week or something, and I completed it all at once, like 28 hours or something. It's actually a pretty long game, about 28 hours I would say it took me. So yeah, pretty unlike me to complete a long game, because usually I get bored with these kind of games. But yeah, this game got me hooked, and really enjoyed it. And about a month ago, or 2 months ago, I bought that because it was £1.99 in a charity shop, and this is actually in a lot better condition than my copy. So I'm probably going to sell my copy, the older one, the one that's got quite a few scratches on the disc. I'll probably sell that one and keep this one. So yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2, awesome game, love it. Arcade collection, it is Intellivision Lives, which features over 60 Intellivision games included inside. So yeah, I'm just going to show you some of these skills. So you got like old ice hockey, what's that? Basketball. Sorry, I couldn't see. I should really know by the colour. Wrestling, I think that is. Don't know what that is. That's Shark, I think it is. And that is Space Invaders. So yeah, and Intellivision was a really old game console. Did you play it for your TV? I'm not really sure. You probably did. But yeah, Intellivision used to be a really old console. Never heard of it until I actually played this game, and I thought, I'm going to give it a shot. It came out in the 80s, the Intellivision, and yeah, I was just curious, because I really liked, the old arcade games, and PS2's got some really good arcade collections, so decided to give that a try. Not the best of collections, unfortunately. I'm not a huge fan of Intellivision, but there are some pretty decent titles on there. Like I say, I like that Shark game, and there's another one I can't remember. Brickout's good as well. Pinball, yeah, some pretty classic games. So yeah, it's well worth having, I would say. My favourite Medal of Honor on the PS2, Medal of Honor Raisins. Bloody awesome game. Love it. Completed it twice. It doesn't not really that long, to be honest. It only takes about maybe 5 hours, maybe if that. It's a pretty short game, unfortunately, but a really good game, and a game that I would love to see get a HD remake. Put that Medal of Honor Vanguard, Medal of Honor European Assault. Is it European Assault? Yeah, European Assault. Put them together into a HD collection. I would love that, because I love this game so much. My favourite Medal of Honor on the PS2. Really enjoyed it. Let's see, talking about arcade collections, we have Midway Arcade Treasures. This could be, I think this is my second favourite arcade collection game that I own. I mean, classic games, Gauntlet, you've got to love Gauntlet, Paperboy, Smash TV, Road Blasters, I bloody love Road Blasters, really good fun. Defender 1 and 2 I think as well. Yeah, Defender 1 and 2, yeah, Clacks, Satan's Hall. Some absolutely amazing games on it. I really like this game. Like I say, my second favourite in the second favourite arcade collection I've got in the PS2. Yeah, really enjoy it, guys. Great game, great game. Here's a game I bought on holiday because I was kind of inspired by because I thought it looked a bit like Destruction Derby, which it is a little bit, but you can customize your car and stuff. You can like put paint on it, so you can put like anything you want on the car, write anything you want on the car. So I think that's pretty awesome. So yeah, driven to destruction. So you can see it is pretty similar to Destruction Derby. I love the figure 8 tracks, right? There's a figure 8 track with a ramp, and basically you go around the track and go up the ramp, and you collide with cars in the air. It's brutal, you know. It is brutal. It's a great soundtrack. Hoobastank. Is it Hoobastank? Hopefully I'm saying that right. It's got some really good rock bands in it. Good soundtrack and really good gameplay. I love this game. I'd love to see more of this kind of game. Nowadays on the PS3, there's no real games that look like Destruction Derby. I would love to see another like Destruction Derby game on the PS3. I think it'd be absolutely awesome. But unfortunately, there's not. And yeah. But anyway, really good game, guys. I really like that one actually. If you like Destruction Derby, you're gonna like that game. It's fantastic. Right, I'm gonna go through a series of sport titles here, just to get them out of the way. This is the last of the sports titles. So start off with a random football manager game. Is Total Club Manager 2004, featuring Martin O'Neill on the cover. So it's a football manager game made by EA Sports, and it's pretty shit. The only thing it's got that's better than LMA Manager is the graphics. It looks a lot better. I mean, the players do look a lot better for a console manager game. Apart from that, I didn't like it too much, unfortunately. But it was like the first football manager game I played on the PS2. Right, hold on. I need to get these things out. Right. Some more random sports titles. Athens 2004. It's a pretty decent game, but it's really tough. Especially like the swimming, the sprinting. You've got to keep mashing the X button, and for some reason I think it's impossible. You cannot catch up to the opponents unless you have like a turbo pad or something. So apart from that, I did like the weightlifting stuff, but bloody running and stuff, God, you're having a laugh, you know. Formula 1 2003, the only Formula 1 game I've got for the PS2, and it's pretty decent, it's pretty decent, but I still prefer the originals on the PS1, Formula 1 98 is my personal favourite racing game, Formula 1 racing game, but I've got to say I do like the new one, the Formula 1 2010, I really like that as well, but the classic, Formula 1 98 is amazing, but this is pretty good also, but yeah, tough. They're tough games, Formula 1 games. You've got to drive with precision. You've got to be really careful. A few snooker titles. I do like snooker. I want to get the new snooker game as well on the PS3. But anyway, first we have World Championship Snooker 2003. Personally, my favourite snooker game on the PS2. Really good game. The only thing I don't like about these games is they're quite slow. I don't know if the new games will be faster, but they're pretty slow games, but they're fun. I'm not good at them, but they're fun to play. And World Championship Snooker 2005, which Sega took over instead of Codemasters. Codemasters must have stopped making it. So Sega took over, and it looks better. But I find it harder. The pockets seem to be smaller, and therefore harder to put the balls, in my opinion. I could never win a game in this, but I could win a game on the 2003 one. But I found this really tough. Right, let's see. Get these out of the way as well. Tiger Woods games. Tiger Woods 2004, amazing game. Absolutely love it. My favourite golfing game for the PS2 as well. Actually, scrap that. My favourite golfing game of all time, I would say. Amazing game. Love the courses. Love how you get the Highlands and Antarctica. Antarctica, yeah. I think they're fictional courses, them too, but they're brilliant to play on, I'm telling you. Tiger Woods 2006, a really good game as well. I like how they've got legends in this, like Ben Hogan, Jack Nicklaus, Arnold Palmer. Some really good, really good legends in the game. Apart from that, it wasn't too great, but yeah, but I did like playing as the Legends. So. And Tiger Woods 2008, which keeps freezing because my disc's scratched to hell, but it feels more or less the same as 2006, not much difference, so yeah, recycled goods in my opinion. Recycled goods. And the Smackdown games. Starting with my least favourite, WWF Smackdown, Just Bring It. Right, it was pretty decent, good. It was pretty decent gameplay wise, but you know, this is what put me off as well. It takes up 4,173 kilobytes. That's over half your memory card. That's ridiculous for a wrestling game. The story mode was quite fun, I've got to say, but yeah, I couldn't save my data because I had no room for it. So yeah, SmackDown, Just Bring It. It's a pretty decent game. Is it WWF, WWE? I'm not really sure. WWE, I think. WWE Smackdown, Shut Your Mouth. I'm trying to see if it. I should really know this, to be honest. I think it's I think it's WWE. Not the greatest of games, but yeah, I think it's better than Just Bring It. My personal favourite of the Smackdown games for the PS2, WWE Smackdown, Here Comes the Pain. Oh my god. If they could do a season mode like this on the new wrestling games, it would be tremendous, you know. I just really like it, you know, it's got a great roster, great season mode like I say, great gameplay, fast and furious action, really good, just blooming amazing. The amount of time I've spent in this game is unbelievable. You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Could be close to 100 hours because I was really addicted to this back in the day. Bloody tremendous game, love it, I really like it. HD remake, damn it, nah. Yeah, I won't get a HD remake. Okay, next game is Driver 3. Absolutely love Driver 1 and 2 on the PS1, bloody tremendous games. This game, however, I didn't like it much. The character walks weird, but they kind of walk strange in Driver 2 as well. It's kind of like a slow motion walk. But yeah, but for a PS2 game, you know, it didn't look very good at all. And like I say, the character walked weird and stuff. Yeah, I quickly moved on to Grand Theft Auto because it was 10 times better than this. This was just disappointing, actually. Disappointing is what I've got to say about that. Van Helsing. It's a beat 'em up, not beat 'em up. It's a hack and slash game. It's like Devil May Cry. In fact, I think they took this, you know, they got the idea of it from Devil May Cry. Cause it is a hack and slash, similar, but of course it's got the Van Helsing style with werewolves and vampires and whatever the hell Van Helsing has. I don't remember much about the film, but I did watch the film. I watched it at high school, I believe. It's a pretty decent game. I got pretty far, but then I gave up because I thought it got really tough. Got really challenging, and yeah, I should really go back to that sometime because it did seem pretty decent for a movie title. Because movie titles are usually shit, but that wasn't too bad. My voice sounds squeaky there, it's weird. Vex. Apparently an 8 out of 10. Meh, I didn't see it. I don't really know how it got an 8 out of 10. It's a platformer, as you can probably tell. It's a platformer, and it's not too good, to be honest. It's not too good. I couldn't really get far into the game because there was a lot of like stuff you had to figure out. You had to progress in the game. You have to collect hearts, and to get hearts, you have to like solve riddles. For a platformer game, that's not really my kind of thing. But yeah, I'm not really got much to say about that. I didn't like it much. Burnout Dominator. I'm really dramatic with saying these, aren't I? Burnout Dominator. Actually, I was disappointed with this back in the day because I thought it was going to be amazing. Because I mean, look at the cover, man. It's brutal, man. But you know, it is a pretty decent enough racing game. I mean, it's got an awesome soundtrack. You know, it's got Kill Switch Engage in it. I mean, you know, Kill Switch Engage. That's bloody awesome. The Fratellis, really good bands on it. So yeah, I got over halfway through the game, but I felt it got really challenging. And back then I wasn't really into I didn't really like racing games that were challenging because I was used to playing Need for Speed, Gran Turismo, and they were easy. They were real easy compared to this. But yeah, I maybe go back and play it again one day. But it wasn't one of my favourite racing games, but it was pretty decent. Can we fit another one in? Yeah, we can. Ridge Racer 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Is it Ridge Racer? What's B? I'm going to say Ridge Racer 4. Ridge Racer 4. You can let me know, guys. I don't know my Roman numerals. It's terrible. Yeah, so Ridge Racer 4. It's a pretty decent enough racing game. I mean, I like the drifting, how you drift around corners and stuff. I think that's really good. But yeah, it's a pretty decent racing game, actually. So, yeah. Ridge Racers are pretty decent. So, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you on the next video. See you guys. Thanks for watching.